Hey, everybody. This is my first time, so y'all bear with me, but I am back with a friend of the channel today, Mr. J from VACAYJTV, back to do our BMF Season 3, Episode 2 live review and recap. I'm going to bring Mr. J to the stage. Tell the people hello, Mr. J.
What's good? What's good? Hello, hello. What's going on, fam? Did y'all see that intro though? Yeah, Ashley is getting it. She kicking it. Oh, I like that. I like that. If y'all like that, hit that like button, yo. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Perfect. So introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are, what you do on your channel, and then we will get right into it.
Sure. Hey, how you guys doing? My name is VACAYJ of VACAY-JayTV. I do movie recaps. I do TV reviews. I also produce game shows for the TV shows. And yes, we do all things movies, recaps. It's the best. We got exclusives. We got all that good stuff, predictions, all that great stuff. Come and check your boy out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Woo, woo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I guess you guys, it's just no time like the present to get right into it. Okay. And we are going to play a little game because Jay loves games. I've noticed
I do
on his channel.
She gonna try to test me. I just watched the show. Okay.
And so we are going to do what's the move. And so basically for every scene that we talk about throughout this whole live, we want to know if it's the move. Was it a good move? Was it a bad move? Was there something that you would do different? Okay. Go. That's what I want to know. I want to hear that from you guys in the chat as well. So we can get right into it. Let me start out by asking you though, Jay.
Yeah.
Of all of the moves that we saw, in episode 2, what do you feel like was the best move made by any of the characters?
Wow. What do I think is the best move made by any of the characters? Man, I would have to say, Meech just following his instincts, just really just like not just popping off and really kind of sticking with his guns and saying, hey, we're going to make this move. And yeah, I'm gonna find a way to get to this contact, to get to this plug, to get to this, to that. So I think, him just being kind of like patient, him just being kind of like aware and just like diligent in his mission. I think, yeah, Meech definitely.
Okay, I respect that. Oh, what was my favorite move? I can agree with Meech. I can agree with actually a different move that he made. And that was getting the stripper chicks involved in the situation, in the play. I think that's going to be a brilliant move, and that's going to, bring everything into fruition as far as the expansion plan. Let's see. DeMarcus says the best move was Terry getting back.
You will see about
LaWanda,
that one.
Was it? Was it?
I don't know about that one.
Okay, let's get right into it then. Let's see. What is our first scene here? Okay. So, Jay, what's the move? So, what was this scene all about? What are we seeing here? I know we see Big Kiche.
Right, Big Kiche. I can't see myself though, but it's okay. So yes, Big Kiche and this whole like thing here, like I really didn't understand it. And I was kind of like, I really didn't like her move. You know what I'm saying? After all that Terry did, setting up things, really violating the whole family. You know what I'm saying? Getting the house, getting the kids in the house, moving everything through. And now she's like, I don't think this is the best move. And, and all this. I really wasn't too happy with Markeisha with this whole like, oh, now we move in. And now you want to break up? Now, what sense does that make?
Listen, after it was furnished, after the chandeliers, the beautiful drapes, the furniture. And she said,
crazy.
But Terry, I can't. What I tell you? I told you something last week that she was saying during this scene. And she said, I got to put me first. I like you, Terry. We can keep the action going. She said that don't have to stop, right? So Tender D is still in full effect. But you can't live here. You can't live here.
That's crazy.
It was absolutely a slap in the face.
So where's she gonna go?
Absolutely.
That's the question. Like, what are you gonna go back to Boone or what? Are you gonna go back to Boone? That makes no sense when you just, did everything in your power to get away from Boone, and he's
The way
abusing you.
the way
So,
it felt to me though was that she's gonna stay living in that house.
oh, so you okay?
Because
So
she
we
said,
could
"Thank you,
stay
Terry, for
living
the
here.
house." And he said, "I'm supposed to."
Oh, so thanks for the house. She played him. She played him. Once again, you know what I'm saying? Put that PP on him, put the little stuff on him. Oh, he gonna do anything. This is a young boy. I could take advantage of him. Thanks for the house, but we just can't be together. That's crazy. I would be pissed if I was Terry. I really would. I'd be pissed.
I mean, I would too, but he took it on the chin. I think he always feels like he's got the ram in the bush, right? He's got Lawanda, he's got his own family, and so now, he's in a different place, and we'll get to that. But yeah, Big Kiche has audacity. I'll give it up to her. So, but is it over between them?
Nah, it's definitely not. Definitely not over. She gonna spin the block, be like, I miss you. Come back and bring me the little D and da 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 da. And because she gonna miss all that because he gonna take it away. He gonna focus on the business, focus on LaWanda and the kids, just like he did. And then she gonna be like, oh, I need you back here. So and then he gonna run. He gonna run because he loves her, supposedly. Love. Whatever
Yeah.
you
I
want to
mean,
call
whatever
love.
they're defining love as, right? These days.
Right.
So DeMarcus says, I love Terry and Lawanda together. I mean, it's family. They're locked in, right? They've got the babies in there. She put the roots on them. Um, you
Yeah.
know. Okay, so that was the move. So, but that was a good move then for Terry. We say leaving Big Kiche alone for now is a good move.
Well, nobody likes him to be with her because of the whole, violence along with it. And of course, she's still married. So, I mean, is he doing the right thing? He's doing the right thing, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the move? Terry is looking at the news in the new restaurant. Everything is coming together here, and
Mhm.
they see something on the screen. Can you tell us what they saw on the screen, Jay?
So basically, the Colombian plug got popped, meaning he got locked up. So all this
Locked
supply,
up.
the pure weight that they get from Colombia and all of this and that, he got, locked up. So that basically leaves them high and dry. And they got to find a new plug in order to continue business. So I mean, this was like a lot of weight coming through from Colombia. So for him to be gone and be locked up, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad thing.
Absolutely.
That's a bad thing.
It absolutely is. But I was proud of Terry in this moment because he kind of collected his thoughts and he's like, okay, get the rest of the product that we have. We got to get that out. I like Terry taking charge. I can say that this was kind of one of the first times I've seen him kind of stand up on his own. Okay. And,
Yeah.
be like, all right, this is what we need to do. Here are the marching orders. And I think Mr. Man respected that. I think the team, the crew is going to respect that. So I'll definitely say, that's the move for Terry, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was the only move, right? I
I
mean, what
mean,
what
yeah, you
else what
gotta,
else can you do? We don't have no product. Well, I'm the leader, right? I'm the number one. This was
yeah.
funny. Ah.
That's what I said. I said, okay, Mr. Mitri. What did you think? Who did you think these people were?
Um, I know they had something to do with the plug with Cena somehow, some way, because they just came out of nowhere, right? And they were speaking Spanish. So I kind of figured, at first impression, I was just like, okay, they're not attacking Charles. They're not coming through. They're just looking for Mitri. Where's he at? You know what I'm saying? So, it was like right after Cena got, popped, right? Got
Yeah.
the cops came after him. So it kind of made sense. But yeah, I didn't know what to really expect, to be honest with you.
It absolutely made sense, but I will say I was a little worried, especially with the long hair poking through the door, and then Mr. Charles with the hammer. I was like, "What is about to happen here?" Okay, Team
Right.
Charles in the building. Yeah, I was nervous. I can be honest with you because I was like, "Who are these people?" I figured it was some sort of connection, but I
Yeah.
also didn't know if Meech and Terry had paid off their last, you know,
Hmm.
shipment. Right? Had they sold everything off? I didn't know if they was coming to collect money. I
Right.
didn't know I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
So Charles is like, "Look, these people done came to the house. I don't know what to do. Don't have
Hmm.
nobody else coming to my house," right? He's with the
Yeah.
hammer. brought a hammer to a gunfight.
He's like, you
So
under
now
that? You understand this? You understand this, right? You better get out of my
said.
face.
That's what he said. And so now I think this is the call Terry's making to Meech, letting him know what's going on. Did you approve of Meech's admonition to Terry in this scene?
Absolutely. I did approve. You know, just like, yo, all right, we're gonna figure it out. You figure it out. You do your thing up there, I'll do my thing down here. You know, we'll figure it out together. Just, don't trip. Like, handle your business. You the leader up there now, so handle what you need to handle. I'll do what I need to do down here. So yeah.
Absolutely. I agree. Meech is always going to get Terry together, right? Because Terry sometimes needs to get it. He said, take off your makeup or do whatever he said and get it together. Listen, he's
Yeah.
like, I'm down here with nothing. I'm starting at zero, zilch. You have to make it happen.
He said, stop painting your nails.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Lord, your favorite person. And we meet someone new today.
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you think of the dynamic between Bryant and his ex-wife? Are they officially divorced? I didn't get the
Gloria.
details of that, but
That's Gloria. That's the ex-wife. Yeah. I thought it was kind of like, whoa. Like, for the first time we see a different spin on it, right? So basically what he was saying was like, oh, now you're concerned about your son. Before you wasn't. That's why you gave up your rights, and I'm the one taking. So he was a single dad. She ain't really want nothing to do with Kevin, which is wild, right? And she's a nurse or whatever she's doing, but she ain't want nothing to do with Kevin. But now Kevin's in trouble, and she's like, well, I left him with you. No, you didn't. You gave him up so I can take care of him so you can do whatever you need to do. So I thought that was
She definitely said that I signed over my rights for a reason. Now, I've actually seen this happen, right, in real life, where a mom will say, for a young boy, he needs to go learn to be a man from his father. So I'm going to let him have, partial custody, whatever. But this was new for me in that I signed my rights away, right,
all
to
of them.
you. So
Right. That was kind of wild to me. I was like, whoa, I've never seen a mom do that. Moms don't usually do that. I'll sign over everything and you take care of them. Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely a piece of work, but also in this scene, Bryant gave me something. Now, Bryant, been shady, all of those things, but did you ever think of Bryant as an abuser? In this scene, I was like, he kind of talked to Gloria in a way that was a little concerning for me. I was like, were they, into it? Like, did he ever put them paws on her, you think? Or, I don't know. It seemed like contentious.
I wouldn't put it past him. Brian is a schemy, scammy type of cop type of dude. And we already see he neglected his son, focusing on Terry and Meech, right? So you're focusing on the job, but you don't notice that because you put this strap in the safe, you don't see that your son is being bullied. You're not taking care of home. You're not taking care of the home front. So I wouldn't put it past that thought that you're saying that, he probably did put his hands on her. And that's why she was like, you know what? I'm out of here. You take care of your son. I can't deal with this. I will not deal with this. So that might be a reason.
Yeah. She cut him that check though. She said, listen, you go on and take this. It's all I got right now. So what is that little money going to do? Because I don't think it's going to be anything either.
Nope.
Poor thing. Okay.
Oh, I like that little swooping. I like that.
My little transition there.
You know what I'm saying? Look at your girl. Hold on. Wait. Gotta give you one for that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Bryant checked Gloria. He did. He said, run me the funds. Like,
that's it.
Run him back. And then Buck Stott says he looks like a horrible husband, boyfriend. Absolutely. He's not. Bryant is not a good father. He doesn't seem to be a good man. He wasn't a good officer. Like, Bryant is taking an L in everything.
He's been taking L's for years. Looks like.
Absolutely. So now we meet Jen's dad. Were you surprised by Jen's dad's defense of Bryant? He said sometimes you got to color outside the lines.
Yeah. Wasn't too happy with that scene. I was like, whatever.
I was like, that was a random posit that he made in that moment.
It was like, okay, you gotta cut out. Okay, great. Thank you for Confucius say, that. Thank you for that. Okay, thank you, brother.
Not Confucius say. I
get it though.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because he probably had to take some shortcuts and do some things, right? Maybe he feels like Jen is too judgmental or too rigid. I mean, as his child, we've seen her portray that in her character. But
Mm-hmm.
now, what'd you think of Amberson busting out the Mandarin?
No, I was impressed. I was. I was like, whoa. You
You
know,
think?
just like, okay, shout out to everybody, Raising Canaan fans out there. Just like when Rock was speaking Spanish and she knew what they were talking about, I was impressed when she broke out the Mandarin. Like, yeah, well, nah, whatever she said, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
that Ivy League education is coming through, you know what I mean? So
period.
yeah, I like that.
We love a multilingual queen. I wonder if we lose Jen because we met her father, Han Lin. What you think about that?
What is that supposed to be, like a foreshadowing? Because we meet the people, the family. Is this the end? I don't know.
Could be. Jen is out for vengeance. I really don't like this. Everything she does, every conversation she has is all about plotting, right? She has like a one-track mind at this point, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Jen, I think she's the type, like many, to kind of work their way up to a position and be proud to be at that position. Or I finally made detective. I'm finally in this task force. And when it's taken away, it's like their whole life is taken away. So she's trying to get her life back, trying to get to where she worked hard to get to. And because of Bryant, she's very upset, very kind of sour about it. So I think that's why she's going dark on us. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, but my thing is too, even in that, because I get it, you worked hard, you're a woman in that time, it was probably challenging, and you're a woman of color. But my thing is, sis, you got to take responsibility because you knew Bryant. You had several opportunities in your work with Bryant to back on up,
You think so? You think
to
she did?
back. Yeah, because she saw he was moving crazy, and that's why she kind of did her little side stuff watching him. And
Mm-hmm.
my thing is, you didn't have to ride with him just because you wanted the D, but it seems like that's what it turned out to be. Like, I
Yeah, it
just
moved. It moved kind of quickly as far as like her falling into Brian's world, and I think she wanted to know more about the world, but she just didn't expect all of this to happen.
yeah, no consequences. That's probably what she thought. She'd get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
She's not all goody two shoes like Jen thinks. So you're talking about Amberson's not goody two shoes
Oh no,
like Jen
yeah,
thinks.
no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Buck Stars definitely.
Okay.
She
Well, we
speaks
kind of got
Mandarin.
we got some insight on her too, right?
Who on Anderson?
Yeah, and what she likes and some of the stuff that she does on
What
the
is that?
side.
Remind me.
Didn't she say she liked girls in this episode? Did I miss
I
that?
didn't. I missed that one. She said that.
I thought she said she had an experience. Maybe
Oh,
I could be
I,
crossing shows, but I
I,
think that's what she said. Somebody
I
help me
gotta
in the
run that back.
comments.
Demarcus, does she like girls? Does Anderson like girls? Did you pick that up? I missed that one.
I
I
don't know.
missed that.
Maybe I missed it. I mean, I could have got it confused with our other new character. But anyway, so here's
Yeah.
Terry in the fellas about to walk in on something I don't even think they're prepared for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, it was drugs. Was it drugs?
She done some stuff. Yeah. Okay. She said I done some stuff back in my day. All right. Right. Right.
Okay.
Right. Right.
So it was drugs.
That's what it
I don't know
was.
why I thought she said something about a partner, but maybe.
Because we about to go into this. Yeah. We about to. Yeah. We about to go into Henry. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think? So upon our first meeting of Henry,
Mm-hmm.
this is how she's brought in.
Yep.
What did you think? Was it too much? Was it forced? Was this a good move? Was this the move for Henry to make in this poker game in this situation?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's just again being a female or whatever she wants to identify as. Let me say it like that. Yeah, she's gonna have to be aggressive. She's gonna have to talk smack just like the fellas, and she's gonna have to let them know, like, you can't just say stuff. But what she said was super funny. She's like, yeah, I was smooching on your girl. He's like, I don't believe you. Oh, she live over here and she has that heart on her booty or something like that. I was like, damn, right? So of course, dude gonna get mad, but her to pull out the sword and be like, listen, don't mess with me. I got this. Like, don't mess with King Henry. That's what we going by. King Henry. That's what she's going by. So yeah.
Child. Okay, so Emerson used to do drugs. Okay. And DeMarcus
Right.
said, "Get your $5."
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they have great reflexes. I will say she and her team have reflexes and a whole sword. And I'm not mad at the dramatics of a sword.
Oh yeah.
I like it. But there is some sort of disconnect for me with the actor and the character. But I will say she is Mr. Take Your Girl. Like she And she's verified, like you said. She said, "Oh, on the corner of so and so and so and so. Yeah, she's got the
Uh-huh.
tattoo." Yeah, that took him to the
Uh-huh.
next level.
Oh
Um,
Lord.
so what else we didn't see?
Ooh, okay.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, suburbia, literally, right? Literally strapped. Um,
Yes.
hey, Tamika's Den.
What's up, Tamika's Den? Ah, yeah, Bucks. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right?
So what we didn't show, right, in the last scene is that Peaches was there.
Yes. Shout out to Rama Montakabi, who plays Peaches. That's the homie right there. Did an interview with her, Celeb Talk. Definitely check that out. Yeah, shout out to Rama.
Go check it out, y'all. Go check it out. And so I guess what we find out there is that Peaches, right, aside from the conversation she has with Terry, because Terry needs a new connect, right?
Yep.
Seemingly makes kind of a non-handshake deal with Terry about getting some product to move forward. She catches sight of Peaches' tig old bitties, and she says she wants to motorboat them. Next thing we know, Henry's got the strap and Peach's legs are up in the air. Was this the move, Jay?
Was this the move? Absolutely. Absolutely. If I was King Henry, I'd be like, yeah, what's good? Let's make it happen. But I mean, she gotta be that smooth that she got Peaches in the joint, you know what I mean? So in a position. So yes, absolutely. Shout out to King Henry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
And Peaches said, she said, I've never had like that before.
Of course, when you're dealing with, you know, a plastic product, I mean, or whatever,
And
whatever.
it was huge. I was like, you can't be serious. I said, stars.
That's how they get down.
I said, stars. Oh my. And then the other thing that didn't perturb me, but I guess I was a little bit confused, was that Henry was making sounds like she felt it too. I was like, well, this is just an all-around experience for everyone involved.
Absolutely.
An
I think
all-around
that
experience.
Henry, okay, from what I understand, I don't know specifically.
Educate the people.
I've never had to, you know, take that comment down because they need to see what I'm talking about.
Okay, hold on.
So you know, I don't know because I have my own. I've never used one, but for what I understand, you know, these individuals who use one of those little plastic whatever things take pleasure in seeing the person being pleasured. So I
Oh,
guess she was getting off at the fact that Peaches was getting off. So that's, I guess. Y'all let me know.
to me, she was yelling like it was happening for her, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh," I said, "Okay, maybe that's not." Hmm. You know, I neither have any experience with that, so I was a little bit
Okay.
flabbergasted. But okay, let's see what people are saying here. Henry reminds me of Nino, Blade, and Nomiza at the same.
Dang.
Was it the leather trench coat that gave
Right.
Blade?
Yeah.
You said Nino, Brown, Blade, and Nomiza. Okay. Okay. DeMarcus says Peach is fine.
She is.
Peach is a bad
She a bad
girl.
bee. She a bad bee. Salute. You know, again, like I said, it's just like I said, I know a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, and studied women. So, you know, I
Jay's
guess, bro.
educating the people. Jay's
Yes.
educating the people. Season 3, Queen says season 3 has more storyline so far than season 2. I think so too, just in these
Right.
first 2 episodes.
Hola. What's good?
I am absolutely loving what we're seeing here as far as the story progression. I will say that as well. I was like, they're doing a really good job in season 3 and keeping the people engaged
Oh yeah.
and introducing new characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, down in Georgia,
Georgia.
yeah, meets Angel.
Hey.
What did you think of their encounter? And what do you
Whoa.
think Mr. Man feels about this?
Well, you know, seeing the pictures of Angel doesn't do her justice. You know, once I saw the full figured Angel in full view, it was very, very delightful, I will say. So, yes, hello, Angel. Welcome to the BMF universe. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. And yes, Meech, meeting her, absolutely. He was, as you say, flabbergasted. He was definitely enthralled with Angel and like, like, yeah, okay. But yes, that we come to find out that is your boy Greenie Green's girl. So
Yeah.
that is a major problem because your boy really likes her.
Yeah, it's gonna be problematic because Greenie seems territorial. I mean, as much as he's pimping her out, because I mean, she got that pimping in her life.
Oh yeah.
She's literally trained. Like I was like, dang, do he have you on the stroll as
Mm,
well? Because she said, I can't go back to Greenie without no money. But we'll get to that later. I
hmm
said, you can't go back without no bread. Like,
mm.
okay, she truly has that ism right in her life. Okay,
She does. She's lost. She's lost, but Meech has found her.
okay. I mean, it's what I predicted, and I would have gone back and pulled the clip, but I was my first
That'd
time.
be
I'm
too
trying
much. You
to
got it. You got it. You were
make it,
right.
but I said, what I say? He was gonna be begging. He was gonna be begging about
Yeah.
something. I didn't know what. So, what do we
Yeah.
think of this? Was this the move?
That was a pretty good prediction. See, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ashley on her predictions. I like that. See, I like somebody that can kind of match my predictions because according to Candy Love, my predictions are 99.99% correct. That's what
Oh,
Candy Love said. I didn't say that.
that's a
but
huge compliment. That's a
but
huge
yes,
compliment.
yes, good prediction. And yeah, I mean, listen, it makes sense. Well, the girl that I'm in love with kicked me to the curb pretty much. So let me go back to my baby mama and try to make amends, right? You know what I'm saying? Let me just go back to her.
I
But it was kind of like to be honest, that was kind of sucker move to me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he needed to get back with her, but the way he went about cheating on her and messing around with Marquisha, now things are not working out. Now you want to go back. That's kind of a sucker move to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though he needs to go
it
back, we know
was.
he's supposed to. It was a sucker move, yo. So,
It
but
was.
he's trying to make it right now. But as soon as Marquisha call, I'm ready for you, Terry. He gonna run back to
I'm
watch.
back,
Watch.
baby, I'm back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my thing. I honestly wanted went too far. I honestly wanted I honestly wanted Lawanda in this moment to stand up. Like, sis, stand up. He embarrassed
Yeah.
you in front of your family, in front of the hospital people, in front of everybody. Like, my good
Yeah.
sis, you deserve more than that. It was a sucker move. Like, he could have just stayed by himself, did what he told the homies he was gonna do, which was get his own apartment, and mind his business, get his mind right. Terry need to get his
Yeah, and
mind
that's
right.
why Meech is like, "Yo, stop painting your nails. Like, get back on the business. Get back focused, because you running around with Marquisha." Now, again, I say it's a sucker move on one hand. On the other hand, I say, okay, this is what's best for the family. So go back and do the right thing. Yes, go back and do the right thing. Marquisha should have made him work for it. I would say, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody that does you wrong and want to come back and all this and that for the sake of,
Yeah.
like make him work for it, make him earn it back, right? Just like anybody. If the roles were reversed, I would do this. I would say the same thing. Like make her work her way back in. Don't just be like, whatever. Yeah, we ain't gonna do it. And then he start kissing on her, and then next thing you know, they're gonna have another baby. So,
Yeah,
that's my
then gonna
opinion.
say, yeah, but we're not back together. Lawanda, you folded like a chair. Like you
She
folded like
sure
them
did.
chairs in Montgomery. Like, girl,
Sure did.
be for
Like the
real.
chance of Montgomery.
Yeah, fold it right up. Okay, Henry was faking the funk. She didn't feel I didn't think she felt anything
Yeah.
at all. Greenie reminds me of Goldie.
Goldie the Mac.
Maybe that's where he's got his inspiration. Maybe he did a lot. Hola, Jen.
Hola. Hola, Queen.
And yeah, he was begging like Dwayne, baby, please, baby, please. I mean, we like
And
to see him.
Dwayne got the girl, so yeah, it worked. I am humble, Candy Love. I said what you said. I didn't say it. You said my predictions are 99.9% correct. But thank you. I appreciate you.
Wanda is a ride or die and need to stop listening to Lucille. That part. Because honestly, DeMarcus, I feel like if she hadn't taken that bad advice from Lucille about leaving
Yep.
with his kid at the time, Terry probably wouldn't have done her. I don't think he would have been looking outside, right?
Yeah, you said that too. And I definitely agree with you on that. Like, she definitely gave it back. But again, she's looking for any way to keep Terry in that last season. So
Yeah.
while I'm like, yo, stay away from me with the root stuff, and don't take my brush and my pants and my hair, don't do that.
Don't feed no spaghetti. Yeah.
Right. She was just looking for a way to keep Terry. But you know what I'm saying? If your man ain't your man, like it ain't your man, but we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to get through the rest of these. Markeisha got a hold of the boy. He'll be back. Yeah, that she put it
Yeah,
on him.
I said that, bro. Yeah,
Big
yep.
Kiche.
I agree with you.
There's something in it. Something in it. Something in there.
Something in the sauce.
Let's see. Okay, let me see. Dwayne
Mm.
Wayne begging is hilarious. I mean, because that's the thing that popped right in my head. Because Dwayne was begging, honey. He wanted Whitley back.
And he got her.
Yeah, he did.
Salute to the Wayne, a different world.
Period. I blame Lucille for the way Terry treats LaWanda.
Suburban gonna blame Lucille for everything because he's Team Charles. Why you say that though, bro? I'm interested to know why you say you blame Lucille for the way Terry treats LaWanda. I wonder why you say that, bro. Interesting.
Yeah. And then Miss Candy says, yeah, whatever came of the root work. Well, it worked. I guess it was the long game because he's back now. For now.
That was by default, though. I don't think that had to do anything to do with the roots.
That lady probably like it worked. LaWanda will probably go back next
She's
time.
Gonna take credit now and like, yeah, it worked. No, it didn't. Markeisha was just like, this is not gonna work. I don't want you to get popped. I don't want my children to be in danger. That's all it was. It was by default. That's why he's back.
They'll take it. You know, people run with stuff. People gonna run with it. Okay, so here we go. Your new favorite, who I thought was Carly Red, but this is not Carly Red. This is
you
a
sure did.
young woman.
wait, hold on. Whoa. All right. No disrespect to Carly Red. She is a beautiful woman too. Okay. No
just
disrespect.
Not the same age, not even the same demographic. I was so wrong. I wasn't.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, Angel's 20 years old, well, playing a 20-year-old, right? So yeah, she's very curvaceous and peachy. I'll say that. Maybe she's the new Peaches for us.
Maybe. So what did you think? So he paid the money he needed to get a little bit of her time, right? Because you got to pay to play, all right?
Yep.
And so now they're conversing. What did you think about this conversation at dinner? Beautiful setting, beautiful ambiance, right?
Absolutely. I want to know where that restaurant is in Atlanta, right? But yeah, she like I said, she's lost, right? She's just going with the flow, doing what she got to do. She's hustling, so I don't knock her hustle. She's running with Greenie, right? And Greenie's her man now. I guess, you know, he's like, you're gonna be my top B, okay? But he's pimping her at the same time. And what I love about this moment, excuse me, is that Meech is like, yo, you better than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, know your worth. Know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And when you know your worth, then you'll probably charge more for pimping yourself. But I'm just saying, or maybe you'll get into a different profession. But know your worth. Know, you know what I'm saying? That you're worth way more than this. And like I said, I think he has an affinity for her. I think he really is feeling her. But at the same time, he does need her to get information, right? So initially it was like, she over there with the MK guy. Maybe I can find out what's going on with Glock and all of this and that. But I think he's going to eventually kind of cross the line and then try to make him, make her, her number one. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Meech has a syndrome. And I believe it is the Captain Sava syndrome. I think that Meech is drawn to women in need of guidance. I felt, I felt that way in previous seasons, the people that he kind of surrounded himself with. I see it now, he wants her, I don't know. Do you make her a housewife? Is that the move? Or are we just going to partner with her for this game and see what we can pop off, see what we can learn about?
Well, the way I see it a little different. I see it the same way that he was talking to Rip. Like, yo, you got a talent. You don't need to be hustling, you know what I'm saying? Stay off the street, right? Like, you need to chill. Like, don't do the street stuff, just do the music stuff. So I see it in a way of like, yo, he's telling her, like, listen, there's another way to do this. You don't need to do this like this. And you don't need to let Greenie pimp you out like this. There's another way. Maybe I can help you do something. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, is he gonna smack cheeks? Probably, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes down. But
I love him though. I love Meech. I love it in him. He definitely has a savior complex though. I do feel that he really wants to see, even when we think back to his bestie that had to go away. You know what I'm talking about?
Mickey?
Yes. I mean, he has a heart for people. And you can't get mad at that. I love that.
He's all about keeping the family together. just as long as it works for the family, right? So
Yeah. You said you
we saying that again. We putting that.
yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm going back. I'm all off kilter. Let's see. Yeah, she's giving original Carly Red. She's giving Carly Red in her prime. Listen, that
I don't know
part.
about that.
LaWanda found out that she was pregnant with Terry's second baby with the Root Lady. Okay.
And what you trying to say, that the Root Lady was right? That she's real?
Meech sees Lucille through Angel because they were both in foster care. Okay.
Okay, he related to her is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably empathize with her. Meech loved his mama. His mama loved him too.
Wait.
They have a special connection.
Meech was in foster care.
No, Lucille was.
Lucille. Okay, Meech sees Lucille through Angel. Got it. Right. Okay, got it. I read it wrong. Cool.
Okay, let's get into the next scene. Dr. Feelgood.
That's Lucille's new boo-boo.
But what led to this, right? So they done found a new church with a woman pastor. I said, and Lucille is in heaven there. I felt like she done got from under Snoop D-O double jizzle, and she is in a new place of worship. She got Charles there. She's ready to volunteer. Yep. But little baby sister got a little love interest.
Mm-hmm.
What you think of that?
I mean, it's innocent, I think that Nicole, and I'm going to give her credit now, I think Nicole is very smart. I think being around her brothers, she's very wise because, she had to kind of like observe all the craziness and say, I'm going to stay away from that. So I think she's very smart. I just pray that we don't have another incident where she has a little boy friend or whatever, and then he gets, chopped up or stabbed or whatever. We don't want to see that again. So I think she's very smart, but she's very observant. And what I noticed is that she did notice how Dr. Feelgood was acting, or how Lucille was really acting with Dr. Feelgood. So yeah, I know we're going to get into that.
Yeah, because honey, I love a direct man. So they're at the church service though, and they're like asking for volunteers for this public event. And Lucille's like, come on, Charles, I'm going to sign us up. Charles said, I got to work. Where you work, Charles?
Where's the job at, Charles?
Where the funds, Charles? Where you work, Tommy?
What job you got, bro? What happened? The limousine service is gone. I ain't see no work after that. Like, what type of job you doing?
That's what I said. His handyman jobs at old girl's house up the street. Like, Charles, where do you work? But anyway, she signs her and Nicole up, and this is at the volunteer event, honey. Enter Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Marcus. Yeah. Dr. DeMarcus Vaughn? No. What's his name, DeMarcus? He said it earlier.
Well, I just.
So what'd you think about him? What'd you think about this whole interaction with them?
Dr. Feelgood pulled no punches. We love a direct man around here who knows his own mind and knows what he wants. And he came in like, Lucille, you knew I was going to be a doctor. You spoke life to me back in my high school days. I remember that. She said, I always knew you was going to be something. He said, you did. And she said, after all this time, you ain't met nobody else. He said, a couple, but none were like you. Nicole said, like, Mama, I seen you.
Shout out to the doctor with the smooth lines. Like, yeah, I had plenty, but they wasn't you, baby. Dr. Marcus Montclair. Thank you, brother.
Montclair. I mean,
I just didn't want to look it up, but yeah. There you go.
I ain't mad at Dr. Feelgood. He came with all the intention. Now it's going to be incumbent up on Lucille to keep her panties in the upright position.
She will. She will. Okay. She will. I believe in this church-going, God-fearing woman that she's not going to go the route that Charles went. All right. Her panties are getting a little bit loose. We know that. We'll see that later on. She's definitely, like a little schoolgirl again, like she was back in high school. But
fan her. She was over there flashing. Do you hear me? I'll go. Where you want me to go, doctor? Oh,
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Baby,
she ain't fold yet. She ain't fold.
High school.
Yeah. Buck Stoss is right. She will not fold. Yeah.
100 data says, I'm a Cancer like Meech. We all got the same reaction about women. Everyone says we need a cape for women. Dr. Feelgood came right in shooting it and did.
Yep.
and I can't do nothing but respect it. Breeze enters. See, I don't know.
What you talking about, DeMarcus
Coincidence?
Breeze? What you talking about, bro? What you talking
Coincidence? Nicole's little boogie. That's his name.
about?
What are we thinking?
That's
are we going to have a crossover? Are we going to, is that where?
We ain't having no cross. Nah, that is not no Breeze from Raising Canaan over here in Detroit. No.
She makes me want to put my life jacket on. Okay.
Okay.
He said he'd jump in the ocean for. It would be interesting if Breeze worked for Terry.
Look at y'all. Look at you. That little boy. That little come on, stop. Stop it. Yeah, that's what he said.
Buck's thoughts.
She's not. It looks like it. She in the mirror, I'm thinking about you, and having flashbacks, but no, I don't think she's gonna fold. She's too much of a responsible mother and woman, I would say. Like, I think she's more rigid and more, like straight-laced church woman to me. That's what I pick up.
Okay, we'll see. You heard about the church girls getting loose, though. You heard
that.
We
know,
right?
PK. We know.
Not me.
Inside joke. No.
It's been a very long time.
Yes, we got it.
It's been a very long time for Miss Lucille.
But that's her fault, though. But that's her fault. And I'm
going
to say
let's talk about this. Okay,
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let me hold on.
All right, and I know I got backup from Suburbia Jones on this, and y'all definitely chime in below. We know that the reason why Lucille was what is that? she breaking out the glasses on this one. Yo, the reason why Lucille is backed up is because if we go back to season 1, I'm tired, Charles. I don't want to get, and all of this and that.
Why
she probably
was.
Tired. She probably was
tired. You know why she was tired? Because she had to work 4 jobs. Because Charles ain't got no job. She had to work
one job at Wendy's, okay? And I know you don't like her working at Wendy's. And you said, I forgot what you said. She's living in what?
Squalor.
In squalor. I'll be learning new words from Ashley. Squalor. I'm gonna use that going forward. But honestly, yo, if things were different, right? I get it. I know I get that she's working a job, but she stopped giving it up to your boy. And your boy, he started with the magazines, and Charles started with the magazines. What are you doing with these magazines? Well, you ain't giving me none. I got to pop off some way, right? And then he made the big mistake.
He should have left the relationship. Now, I get it, because she did.
Well, why would you leave a relationship because your wife ain't giving you nothing?
If his wife, if he can't control himself, if he can't control his impulses, and it's that much of a deal breaker to where he has to break his marital vows, he should leave. He should talk to her first, give her fair warning. If it's not resolved, he should exit stage left before he commits adultery. In my personal opinion,
I got the self-control. I didn't even go there yet. I said that's his fault. So I'm not saying that's not his fault.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that it's her fault as to why it's not she's backed up. It's her fault. Just bottom line.
Well, yeah.
Again, you're tired, but then y'all need to go get like some marriage counseling or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You need to get a better job, and then she wouldn't be stressed out and tired.
I got you. I understand. It was his fault that he committed adultery, but she's the one that held back the coochie first.
She absolutely did, and I think that I know that's true.
And then when he tried, then she tried. Then she, things went sour. Then she tried, and then she went out and freaking spent like all her money on a credit card to get like some lingerie and a dress for Nicole. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. But then of course he messed up because he was like, "Well, what's this credit card bill?" Right? So when she was trying to like come on to him, like, "Hey, look what I got! I got this lingerie for you. I'm ready to give it to you." Then he messed up because he was like, "What's this credit card bill? You spending money we don't got." So they both, kind of messed up along the way.
It's balanced, but he stepped out, and she don't want the dirty D. I wouldn't want it either.
No, I get that. I don't disagree on that. But
so why can't she get her groove back now? Why can't she get her groove back now?
She can, but she has to do it the right way.
Yeah, I agree with that. But Dr. Feelgood, I don't know if he's gonna let that happen because she about to go out with him. She about to go out with that man.
Yeah, and you know what she gonna do? She gonna go. She gonna do that.
I don't know, because he gonna pay some bills.
No, he's not paying her bills. Y'all think he gonna pay her bills? No, he gonna bring her some flowers.
he gonna pay something. She gonna be like, my walls are in disrepair. No pun intended.
Uh,
The walls are in disrepair. I'm living in squalor. He gonna be like, baby, let me take you out of it. I got a
uh-huh.
place for you. I got a place we can go.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll see.
They're volunteering at the same event, so I
Hey,
don't know.
she gonna take it real slow. And now that Nicole has noticed it, she gotta move the correct way.
Well,
Period.
didn't it feel like to you that Nicole was kind of for it? Like Nicole was kind of for her mama being with somebody else? That's what it felt like.
It felt like that, but again, it made her super uncomfortable, right? She was like, "Mm-mm," she didn't know what to say. Good night,
She was
Nicole.
like kind of like you and that doctor. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like
That was funny. That was funny.
dang, Miss Lucille. She said
Uh-huh.
that's his fault. Ooh, she said all caps fault.
Uh-huh.
Preach on, preacher. Okay. Both of them were too broke to leave. Absolutely, they were.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Stop it. Cut it out.
Lucille was giving her money to the church. She was giving money to Pastor, right Reverend. All my
Right.
walls. Help, Holy Ghost.
See, again, Candy, hold up. Candy, you said you was gonna be good. You said you was gonna come on here frisky like you did
Candy,
last time.
you can be like that over here. It's okay.
Whatever, dog. we gonna need the pastor to step in. Where's Pastor Swift to step in and put some holy water on Candy Love?
They were about to start a cab ride service, grossing $100,000 a year, provided they had 4 drivers and still chose to work at Wendy's. What happened to the business? Maybe I missed that, but it seems as though it swiftly fell to the wayside.
Yeah.
Oh, they got caught up. The one driver got caught with
Mhm.
and that was the
Mhm.
end of it. Okay.
Yeah. It was
Suburbia
done.
Jones says, "Vacay, preach." Okay.
Salute.
DeMarcus says they broke because Lucille was giving. Katie says, "Not she. I sure did and did
Whatever.
and did."
I'm listen, I got your phone number. I'm calling you after this, Candy Love. We gotta talk. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Next thing, Bryant appealing to Hardenberg. Was this the move?
Oh man, this is a dangerous move. Like, okay, we know him as Braxton, but in this one, this dude is super ruthless. He used to be a cop. He's in the game. He asked him, are you still in the game? He's like, yo, I can't get out of the game. Like, I just move different now. So he's deep in it. I mean, you got your daughter moving around the city. You got crews moving around. Like, you a big kingpin. You got your own bodyguard. Like, you see the house. The house was crazy.
Immaculate.
Right. So this is a dangerous move for Brian, but I can say that, just like he said, if you seeing me, it must really be bad. Like, you really don't got nothing. You coming to me. Like, I'm the bottom of the bottom, but I'm your friend. So I help you out.
In what they classify as a friend in Detroit in that time.
Right.
But yeah, when he said when they say later on in the episode, he's well connected, politicians. He's ingrained in the city. It's not a game. It's going to be a dangerous game. But at this point, Bryant is desperate to get help for Kev. So.
Yeah. I mean, just like the guy said, the guard, he's like, what'd you think? He said, yo, desperate people do desperate things. And, but then he's like, yo, it could be used. So,
oh yeah, they're leveraging that. It's gonna be leveraged like a mug. Like what they say, there's no free lunch. Everything comes at a cost. Oh, he's gonna pay a price.
Brian's not fired. He's just suspended, right?
Yeah.
So he's treading on like dangerous water right now.
Absolutely.
For real.
But all about Kevin, he needs to do whatever he needs to do. He needs to sacrifice whatever he needs to because they set him up. And now meeting the mama, they both set him up for failure. Suburbia Jones said, I did get marriage counseling and the pastor told her to be more submissive to her. What'd she tell you? What'd the pastor tell you though? She's supposed to be so submissive.
But that's what didn't Pastor Swift say that to Lucille too?
Yeah, but didn't he check Charles too?
Yeah.
When he had to give Lucille some money or something. What was it?
I think he had to give up the magazines or something like that. I don't remember. I gotta run it back.
Okay, and there he goes.
Braxton. No.
Yeah, I think his character is going to be interesting. I like seeing him in this role.
Yeah, he gonna play a real evil dude. I can see this.
And then we see Henry with her Blade outfit. I'm assuming
Nino Brown.
okay. And then meeting with her dad, and the dad is basically telling her, "You're gonna have to add someone to your crew."
Mhm.
She said, I get to hire who I want. It's my choice. I choose when. And he says, "Let me know how he does."
Right. He's like, I don't even hear what you talking about, girl. Girl, you pushing my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have self-control. Like, we got plenty of courage, we got plenty of guts, but we need self-control. So obviously she's wilding out there. She's wilding, like she's doing some wild stuff from what he's saying.
Absolutely. She's got something to prove. And of course, it probably all stems from her really discovering her identity
Yeah.
and things like that. And then probably, I mean, we don't really know their dynamic right now, but we know there's tension. So there is some sort of issue between this father and daughter. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out and what the dynamic of their relationship really is. Because like you said, she's out here doing the most. Like we see it later.
There's a lot of tension. You could tell just by this conversation. She's like, "Oh, well, I thought you wanted me to take over." He's like, "Listen, man, just do this real quick." All right, I'm ready.
Charles don't need a dilapidated wall. Lucille's. Oh my gosh. Not dilapidated.
Suburbia Jones don't like Lucille, but
yeah. What do y'all think Detective Bryant will be doing for the father-daughter duo? She can't have him as a street boy. That would be crazy. Bryant's self on the streets.
Well, see, that's what he was saying.
Boy. I don't
like,
think he could do that.
Like, that's the question, right? Like, was he talking about Bryant? Yo, that's the new guy. I want you to be
that's
on your team. I took from it too. I took that from it too. So, like, how is we really going to see Bryant on the corner like that? Or I don't know.
Will he be top flight security, like on her hip? Like, oh boy, like,
or will he be doing like favors because he still is connected? I'm trying to see.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. You're right, she did. Lord. Okay, let's get into it. So Meech gets to the spot in Atlanta, and we see people sprawled out. And he says, something don't feel right. And then we see Mitri. And then another shootout ensues. Was everything that happened after this, was this the move, Jay? Was it not the move?
This was kind of weird the way that it went down. Like, Loco is for real Loco. Like, while they popping off, shooting outside, you know, rounds going through the window, he's standing there like, yeah, whatever, man, you know, my people gonna take care of it. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever, man, you know. And then yeah, you know, his people take care of the MKs or whoever. Baby. And he's like, you know, I'm here for you, and And it was funny because Meech is trying to like decipher what he's saying because he doesn't speak Spanish. And he kind of got it, which was kind of funny to me. Like, okay, I guess you figured out this Spanish or what he was trying to say. But yeah, for this guy Loco to be looking for Mitri to be his plug because he heard that Mitri is very rapido. You
fast.
You do it fast. You sell it stuff fast. Then that was kind of dope. It was just kind of weird how it went down to me. What did you think about this whole interaction?
Absolutely. I thought I was watching a scene out of Griselda, if I could be honest. In the moment when they were outside, I said, it's only two of them. I said, he only got two extra people out there putting these people down like this. Yeah, it gave all of the things I guess we need in any sort of action scene. But again, I was just confused that Meechie was so trusting so quickly. But I think Meech saw the green and was like, oh no, they came in, they put in work, they defended me. But my question is this partnership going to have longevity? Can Loco be trusted? Because he is Loco.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to tell right now. Because again, once Cena got locked up, this is Cena's people, right? This is Cena's people. So I guess that's kind of the top. That's why it went so well quickly, because once he mentioned Cena was the plug. So the only other person that knows that Spanish to come to him about Cena has to be Cena's people. And if we run the tape back, I got to see if this guy Loco was around. Maybe he was there, one of the guards when Meech and T went to meet up with Cena and they had that whole pool scene. I gotta run the
Yeah,
tape. I
maybe.
gotta run it back and see if Loco was there as well. But me said, y'all never seen this guy before. You seen this guy before? Duffy? He was like, no, I never seen this guy before. So this is gonna be interesting. We know what happened at the end of the episode. But again, some people be like, yeah, we family, but we, double cross. We'll
Yeah.
see.
So now you were right. They're in the family restaurant. They were straightening the pictures. And he
Yep.
said, "Man, I'm the one with only one good eye. How you have that?" And it was very crooked on that wall, that picture that he
It
had up there.
was. It was. That was weird. Yeah, it's
But yeah,
straight.
they're joyous. They're happy. They have a new connect. They're winning in life at this point. I think even LaWanda's at the table eating with Terry at this point. They're one big happy family for now.
Yeah. For now.
Let's see. Bryant could use Pastor Swift niece as an attorney to get Kevin out of juvie. Okay. Leverage
Interesting.
some connections.
Yeah, bring her back.
Daria says, hi,
Hey,
Jay.
Daria. What's good?
Suburbia Jones says, is Dr. Ike Turner gonna deal with Lucille having drug dealer sons? That could be problematic.
Good question.
That could be problematic. Did Stacks have something to do with this going down?
Right. That's the word. Yeah, that's the word on the street that Stacks was actually trying to set up Meech or whatever the case is, but I don't know.
They definitely had an uneasy peace, right? Like you could tell there was some kind of resentment, some friction from the history.
But you would think that, Meech selling him weight for less would kind of smooth things over. But yeah, we have our, thoughts about Stacks. We don't think he's going to be loyal. We think there's going to be a flip. That's the word on the street.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I feel that too. Okay. And I think this is my last one. Amberson and Jen. What they doing in the car, Jay? Is this the move?
They playing footsies in the car. That's what they're doing. So they are investigating, which I thought was Terry. I thought they was out. The trailer made it look like they were outside the restaurant and looking at Terry and all this and that. That's funny. That's how they set it up. But really, they was looking at Sterling's boy, who they tracked back to, where he was, because he was the one to actually take out Saint. So now she's trying to prove, Jen is trying to prove that, hey, Terry was the one that sent out the hit. All right. So we're going to see what happens. But, Amberson, like I said, she seems like she's going to be the straight and narrow one, and Jen is going to be the dark one. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, absolutely. I just, the common, I guess, in the Power universe for we to find these people that get a dog, like a dog with a bone, and they just, it's always inevitable their end. So I really wish we would have gotten some diversity with it this season. But yeah, they're in their plot and looking for a way to make connections. Jen's gonna make a connect whether one exists or not. I kind of know that about her at this point. So yeah.
Well,
any other thoughts about this episode, Jay? What's on your heart?
My prediction may come true. Where Jen is going to try to take those bricks and try to set up T. That may come true, or she may, do something else crazy. But yeah, I like this episode. Like I said, I liked it. If we want to rate it, I would give it a 7. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the relationship between Loco, Meech, and how it goes with Detroit and Atlanta. I'm looking forward to that. You good?
How it goes with Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps cutting out. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, so you said a 7 overall?
Yeah. 7, yep.
Yeah. I'd probably agree. I'm inclined. It was definitely average, but I do feel as though we are going to get a really great season. I still feel like they're kind of setting up things for how the rest of the season is going to go. And if that's the case, I'm really pleased. I'm excited about the introduction of all these new characters. And I'm excited to see where everything goes. Absolutely.
Yeah. I could say that the next episode will definitely turn up. It's usually First episode, we get a little bit of action, we get this, we get that, and then the second episode is a setup, and then the third episode is more action, and then there's another setup, and then by episode 5, it should really, really turn up to keep us watching through the rest of the season. So that's what's going to happen. Definitely check out my What's Next video for episode 3, and I will be covering episode 3 next Saturday.
Awesome. Anything else coming up for you, Jay? Oh, I meant to put you at you.
Hey.
Anything else coming up for you?
Yeah, of course, family. So thank you again for having me. Everybody, give a shout out to Ashley for doing a great job on her first hosting a live. She did a great job. Good job. Good job. And again, this is always a pleasure to hang out with you and also the VACAY fam and everybody out there. So, of course, definitely check out that What's Next video for episode 3 of BMF. I got the whole breakdown with some exclusive picks in there as well. So definitely check that out. Of course, we got the Ruthless going on. Tyler Perry's Ruthless. I see y'all running the numbers up. So salute to all my Ruthless fans out there. Make sure you come through and watch the recap. And of course, the lives that we do on Wednesday, right before the new episode comes out. And yeah, we're getting ready for some, other shows to come through. So definitely tune in. If you're finding me for the first time, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Your boy VACAY, I'm here. Let's continue on. Back to you, Ashley.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Jay. Again, y'all know this is my first time. I appreciate everyone for stopping by and showing love. I think I'm definitely going to be covering Perimeter, y'all. So if that's something you're watching, tune in. Also, my Damsel review will be up this evening. But yeah, thank y'all for joining me. It was an amazing time. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
Salute.
Bye.